Lena never wanted the doll. It arrived in a plain cardboard box on her doorstep, with no return address and no note, just an old, porcelain-faced doll dressed in a tattered blue dress. Its glassy eyes were an unnatural shade of green, and its lips, though painted into a delicate smile, seemed to curl just a little too much at the edges. She should have thrown it away. But she didn't. Instead, she set it on the shelf in her bedroom, far away from her bed. That night, she swore she could feel something watching her. At first, it was subtle. The feeling of unseen eyes. The soft sound of something shifting in the dark. She told herself it was just her imagination. Until the doll started moving. One morning, it was sitting on her desk, though she hadn't touched it. Another time, she found it near the closet, its head tilted unnaturally to the side. The worst was when she woke up and found it in bed with her, resting on the pillow inches from her face. She locked it in the attic that night. But the scratching started around 3 a.m. Soft at first, like tiny fingers against wood. Then more frantic, desperate. A faint whisper followed, a child's voice, thin and raspy. "Let me out." Lena froze in her bed, heart hammering in her chest. The whispers turned to giggles. The door to the attic creaked open. She didn't sleep that night. By morning, she'd had enough. She drove out to the river, gripping the doll in trembling hands. It felt heavier than before, as if something inside it was resisting. She stood at the edge of the water, breathing hard, before hurling it in. The doll hit the surface with a sickening splash and vanished beneath the murky depths. Relief flooded her. It was over. That night, as Lena drifted into an uneasy sleep, she felt something small and cold press against her hand. A tiny porcelain hand. A whisper slithered into her ear. "You shouldn't have done that."